Welcome back, hippie friends. Chrissy here, bringing you the vibe. We're using the OG deck. That's not really the name. It is called Indigo Child. Yeah. Pretty sure I got it at Barnes & Noble. But I got this deck in 2016. Ooh, that one's coming with it. So it's like the first deck, the OG, the original gangsta. All right, let's start, flipping. All right, I don't know what's going on. Ready? First card, we're gonna flip it together. Share your wisdom in reverse. This like took my breath away. This feels like, it almost feels like a heaviness. There's something that you are being invited to share. Like, you have wisdom. You have things to offer. You have had, I want to say colorful existence, like a colorful life. And the share wisdom in reverse, it's like you're holding back. There's something about you and how you're choosing to communicate, and you're holding back. I see, it's so weird. I see laces like a corset, like somebody's like tying you in tight. You know when someone like laces up your corset and you're like, okay, yeah. I don't know, lady, have you ever worn a corset dress or a corset top, and you're like, hey man, can you just like tighten that? And they're like, and you're like, whoa. Can't breathe. It's like that. There's like this tightness, this restriction on like your diaphragm, your heart, it's like all your organs being like restricted, like the heart chakra and the solar plexus, like, which is, where we give and receive love and our confidence and self-esteem and, how we identify. And it's like, there's a restriction there. Let's keep flipping. You are understood in reverse. Okie dokie. So that's the restriction. You are afraid nobody's going to hear you the right way. Like, you don't want to be misunderstood. You have this heart and this wisdom and these colorful experiences that you want to dispense, that you want to share with others with the intention of connection, right? Connection. I was going to say upliftment, but who knows? Maybe, but it's a matter of sharing and for the deepening the connection. So what people do with what you're sharing, hopefully it's something positive, right? But that's the withholding. I see the word micro. So it feels like you might even be doing this in micro moments. So you don't have to be this like grandiose TED Talk content creator to share. It feels in your micro moments of the day. So it's like, say you're at work, you're moving through your job, and a coworker is going through something or says something or shares something, and you have this like knee-jerk response, this impulsivity to go, "Oh girl, like relatable," or "This is what happened, when I had that experience," or, maybe did you try this, or, did you try that? And you have this like response to not rescue, although you might have used to do that. I think you're moving away from that. Oh, maybe not everybody. Okay, some of you still want to rescue. It's okay. It's okay. But whatever it is in you to want to help, connect, inspire, uplift, support, right? You don't. It's like you're like, oh, but never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot. Like you want to do it and then you don't. There's two that came up together. Let's see. They're all in reverse. No, I didn't pick up my deck upside down. So they're all mixed matched in there. All right. Trust in reverse and divine timing. Okay. I think there is an attachment here to the result. So like I said, some of you have released the desire to fix and be responsible for other people's emotions and, your rescue. You're not running around saving people from themselves anymore. But some of you are. Some of you are still wanting to do that. That's something that hasn't just been healed 100% yet. No biggie. It's in everybody sometimes. So, but it's like, some of you want to still rescue. Some of you just want to support. But either way, there seems to be like a hesitation. You're not trusting what they're going to, how they're going to understand you and what they're going to do with what they understand. There's an attachment there. You have an attachment to almost like the result. So what's happening with the divine timing card is it feels like Spirit is saying, follow the impulse to share, to support, but let it be support. It's not rescue. It's not fix. You're not responsible for them. They're sovereign beings on their path, but you can offer a dose of support. Hey, man. Hey, love. I see you. I feel you. You're seen. You're heard. I support you. Here's a little nugget of support. Maybe it's advice. Maybe it's inspiration. Maybe it's wisdom, or maybe it's just, I've been through that. Let me know what I could do for you. I understand a lot of what you're going through. How can I best support you? It's relatable to me and I'd love to show you support right now, right? Like that simplicity, the divine timing, it's like, trust that they're going to take, if you do give them a nugget of wisdom or an advice or some sort of element of support, trust that they're going to do with that whatever they need to do with that when they need to do with it. The divine timing, it's none of your business. You know what your business is? The divine impulse. That's your business. When you're in your day and this micro moment, which, well, it's not really micro. I got to tell you, it's not micro at all. But this moment that could go by unnoticed, of a coworker. I keep saying it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be somebody at church, it could be somebody in the grocery store, you could be online, at Publix, I don't know, wherever you shop, Wall Bombs, what still exists anymore. And you're like, you hear something and you want to be like, hey, human to human, like, what's up? And you want to give a little love, little TLC to that individual. And then you don't, because you're like, well, I don't trust that it's even going to hit, that it's even going to help them, right? I don't want to share it because what if they don't understand me? I don't trust the situation. Like, what if I waste my time? It's not a waste of time, because you have to move away from instant results, move away from instant satisfaction, move away from the idea that you're responsible for their path at all. I heard move away from the glory. Personally attacked. Move away from the glory. Like, you don't need the thanks. If you're online at the grocery store and somebody says something and you have this divine impulse to offer support or whatever, offer a piece of advice or just a little something, follow that and then be done. Offer that to your fellow human and then be done. You don't need a thank you. You don't need them to follow you on whatever you're doing. You don't need to be best friends. You don't need to exchange numbers. I mean, listen, hey, if that's your impulse, that's your impulse. You follow that always. Always listen to your gut over anybody else, including me. But I'm talking about, like, you don't need to root in that moment and go, okay, I hope that helped. Let me know if that helped. You don't need to know. It's just the divine, it's Spirit speaking through you for that moment. Whether you believe you're channeling or not, it's Spirit speaking through you, babe. And you are following that divine impulse. You're saying to that person, you are seen, you are heard, you are loved. I get it. I've been there. Keep going. You're doing great. And then walk out. Ghost. Like, there's no follow-up. There's no follow-up to be done because you're not responsible for what they do after that moment. If your intent is of, you're being loving, you're being supportive, like, that's all you need to be responsible for. What they do after that is none of your business. And you certainly don't need the glory. You certainly don't need the, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, you're being in the flow. You're being a human Spirit spoke through you, you shared it with another human, and then you moved on. And then that person's going to do the same thing. They're going to be like, oh, okay. And then they're going to keep it moving. And then they're going to share their divine impulse. They're going to be like, ah, and then they're going to share something with someone, and so on and so forth. And that is the ripple effect of good vibes. But there can't be no ripple of good vibes if you are restricting yourself. Remember that corset? It's you tying in you, man. You're tying that corset. And there might have been people that like have gotten in your head, like they're, metaphorically speaking, there might have been other people tying you in that corset, keeping you quiet, telling you to hush up, stand still, be still, don't speak, don't do nothing, just be there. You're annoying, you're too much, you're whatever, right? They tied you in there. But untie it. Just because they got in your head, you're still the one doing it. So if somebody said to you 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 6 months ago, you know, not to share those divine impulses, and you still choose to listen to that advice, terrible advice, by the way, awful advice, but like, then it's you tying in you. It's you restricting you. Does that make sense? Like you're still doing it. You're letting their voice from whenever it was first said, you're letting it still drive you, still be your decision maker. It's still in there. You're still listening to them. Don't listen to them. Listen to you. Listen to yourself. Listen to spirit. Listen to your relationship with spirit. You got stuff to share. If you are among other humans and you got this divine impulse to share something, to support, to love, to uplift, to give a little golden nugget, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it lands. You're only responsible for your intention. Doesn't matter how it lands. You're only responsible for your intention. And then trust that. Trust that whatever happens next is supposed to happen next. And there needs to be no follow-up, good, bad, or indifferent. Oh, hello, Phineas. Good morning. Well, I think Finn agrees. Finn just came here to back up that message from Spirit. Hippie friends, thank you. Thank you for choosing to vibe here. You can choose to vibe anywhere. Your attention is a valuable, valuable, valuable currency, and you chose to place it here. So that's awesome. You are so loved. You are so supported. Stay powerful. And open up your mouth, man. Start speaking, start sharing. A lot of people would love that. All right. Stay powerful.